architect of chaos. The Shibuya Incident was just the beginning. A grand opening for a much more sinister performance. While Yuji Itadori was being executed by Yuta Akatsu, the man in Suguru Geto's body, Kenjaku, was busy painting the map of Japan in blood. The veil hasn't just lifted, it has expanded. Across the nation, 10 massive barriers have appeared, trapping thousands of people in a survival game that would make hell look like a playground. Satoru Gojo is still trapped, the higher-ups are in shambles, and our heroes are finally stepping out of the shadows. Welcome to episode 20. The board is set, the players are marked, and the rules of the Culling Game are about to be written in human lives. Scene 1. The regrouping. The episode opens in a temporary safe house. Yuji, Megumi, Yuta, and Maki are gathered around a table. The atmosphere is heavy. Yuta explains his conversation with Gojo in Africa, the promise to protect the juniors. But there's no time for sentiment. Megumi reveals the stakes. My sister Tsumiki is a player. He says, his voice steady, but his eyes showing a deep-seated fear. Kenjaku marked her years ago. If she doesn't participate, she'll die. If she does participate, she has to kill. They realize they cannot just break the barriers from the outside. They have to enter the colonies and change the rules from within. Yuta decides to go solo into the Sendai colony to gather points and scout the heavy hitters, while Yuji and Megumi plan to head to Tokyo Colony No. 1. Scene 2. The 8 rules. The screen shifts to a digital holographic interface as the narrator explains the 8 binding rules of the Culling Game. This is the mechanical heart of Kenjaku's plan. Awakening. Players must declare their participation at a colony of their choice within 19 days. Refusal. Any player who breaks the first rule will suffer cursed technique dissipation death. Consent. Non-players who enter a colony become players at that moment. Points. Players score points by killing other players. 5 points for a sorcerer. 1 point for a non-sorcerer. The Game Master. Points are managed by a Shikigami called Kogan. Rule Addition. A player can spend 100 points to add a new rule to the game, provided it doesn't have a long-term negative effect on the game's continuation. Stagnation. The Game Master must accept any rule addition that fits the criteria. Survival. If a player's score remains the same for 15 days, they face technique dissipation. Scene 3. Searching for Hakari. Before entering the colonies, Megumi insists they need more muscle. We need the third-year student, he says. Kinji Hakari. Yuji is confused. He's never heard of him. Maki explains that Hakari is a suspended student who Gojo himself claimed had the potential to rival him. However, Hakari is a gambler who runs an underground, cursed fight club. He hates the higher-ups even more than Gojo does. Yuji and Megumi travel to a suspicious, neon-lit warehouse district. To get Hakari's help, Yuji has to go undercover as a fighter in the club. The scene is filled with gritty, high-stakes energy, showing a side of the Jujutsu world we haven't seen, where sorcery is used for betting and entertainment. Scene 4. The Gambler's Fever. Yuji enters the ring. His opponent is a low-level sorcerer, but Yuji is told he cannot use his cursed energy. He has to make the fight look realistic for the non-sorcerer audience. As Yuji takes hits, he catches the eye of a man sitting in the VIP booth with a flashy pompadour and a confident smirk. This is Kinji Hakari. He is accompanied by Karara, another third year with a mysterious aura. Hakari isn't interested in saving the world, He's interested in fever, the rush of a high-stakes gamble. Yuji's resilience and raw physical power impress Hakari. After the fight, they meet in the back office. The tension is thick as Megumi tries to negotiate. Hakari is skeptical of their Save the World mission until they mention that Gojo Satoru has been sealed. Scene 5. The negotiation. The revelation of Gojo's sealing changes everything for Hakari. He realizes that if Gojo is gone, the higher-ups will come for him next. But more importantly, the fever of the Culling Game is a gamble he can't ignore. If the world is ending, the stakes are finally high enough. Hakari laughs, his cursed energy flaring up. It feels rough, like sandpaper, a unique trait that makes Yuji shiver. Kirara also agrees to help, using their technique to keep watch. The Tokyo Jujutsu High team is growing, but they are still vastly outnumbered by the ancient sorcerers Kenjaku has resurrected. Scene 6. The Entry. The episode concludes with Yuji and Megumi standing before the shimmering black curtain of Tokyo Colony No. 1. Once we step inside, we're players, Megumi warns. We have to find a guy named Hiromi Higuruma. He has 100 points. We need those points to add a rule that lets Tsumiki out. Yuji nods, his face set in a mask of determination. Let's go, Fushiguro. As they step through the barrier, they are immediately separated. Yuji falls through a portal and lands in the middle of a ruined street, surrounded by several strange individuals looking at him with hungry eyes. The final shot is of a man in a lawyer's suit sitting in a bathtub full of clothes, holding a judge's gavel. This is Hiromi Higuruma, and he is waiting for his next trial. The final suspense. The Culling Game has officially begun for our protagonists. Separated. How will Yuji find Megumi in the chaos of the Tokyo colony? Higuruma's justice. Who is the man with the gavel, and why does he have so many points? The ancient sorcerers. Who else is lurking in the shadows of the barriers? If you're ready for the most brutal arc yet, smash that like button and subscribe. The rules are set, and the first fight is about to begin. Press the bell icon for episode 21, where Yuji faces the law. Which rule of the Culling Game do you think is the most dangerous? Let us know in the comments. End of episode 20.